Some of the aspects that made Barnum's Museum a success in comparison to the other entertainment opportunities available to New Yorkers during the time was P.T. Barnum himself, who was an unusual and active person and took an interest in public affairs. He wrote letters attacking religious interference in politics, and when these letters were rejected by the editor of a newspaper, he simply established his own weekly paper. His heated opinions and outspokenness landed him in court several times, which kept him in the public eye, so when his museum opened, people were drawn to it. Exotic animals and people were a profitable investment at the time. An example of this was the exhibition known as Joyce Heth, a blind, decrepit, hymn-singing slave woman whom Barnum advertised to be 161 years old and once the nurse of George Washington. Her autopsy later proved that she was no older than 80. Waxworks were also very popular in familiar entertainment. Theater was an up-and-coming pastime in the mid-19th century, and there were no institutions which incorporated all of these fine arts in one place, so Barnum's museum was successful because it combined exotic animals, interesting people, wax figures, and the theater all in one establishment. His American Museum continued the tradition of catering to such expectations as pleasing its patrons, and under his direction exhibited such quaint objects as the preserved arm and hand of the pirate Tom Trouble, who also was displayed in his museum were Roman, Oriental, and American Indian artifacts, some optical illusions, and a menagerie of live animals. Barnum described his museum as a place of rational amusement. It was rational because it brought together all of the popular American pastimes into one location, and it offered amusement because people could experience exotic animals without traveling too far from home. They could experience productions without going to the theater, or artwork without going to the gallery. And people wanted to see and experience unusual things, and P.T. Barnum's museum offered that.